I've made a lot of mistakes switching from CFOP to ZB. You've probably switched your method at least once, from the beginner method to CFOP, and it was probably hard. Here are 3 tips so you can switch faster and easier. First tip is to do it slowly. Here's why. When I started learning ZB, I learned a lot of algorithms and I didn't remember them. I learned very slowly because I learned so much at a time, and after I could finally remember them consistently, I had already lost motivation. Then I took a break, and after the break, I didn't remember any of them. So learn slower to learn faster. Learn 1 algorithm a day and then repeat the ones you've already learned, or you'll forget them, like me. You probably won't only learn the new algorithms, you'll also do normal solves. And in these normal solves, your new algorithms could appear. If they appear, either use your new algorithms, even though it might be slower than doing it the old way. And if you don't know it, you stop the timer and look up the algorithm. First of all, you repeat the algorithm and your brain does brain stuff and remembers. And secondly, if you do it the old way, you further reinforce your muscle memory. And if you actually know the algorithm, you might do it the old way, even though the new way would be faster. The third tip is that you have to find the middle ground between the 2 methods, so the switch is not too drastic. For example, before I started learning ZB, I first learned the basic ZBLS algorithms. These are basically so after the F12 pair there will be a cross on top. After that, I learned COLL, which orients the edges during OLL, and only after that did I start learning my first ZBLL algorithm. Yeah, and then the burnout thing happened. But hey, what's there? Oh my god, is that a bonus tip? The final and most important tip is that consistency is key. If you aren't consistent, like I was at the start of learning ZBLL, you won't remember the algorithms, and eventually you will lose interest. But you are smart, aren't you? You won't make these mistakes. But all cubers are smart. That's a stereotype a lot of people have. So watch this video on most stereotypes about cubers.